Hello, welcome to TCSN News. I'm Chase Darlington, and I'm here with some recent world news. ISIS soldiers in Syria are currently reportedly forcing civilians in their homes to relocate to Mosul, in what is likely preparation to use them as human shields ahead of a planned assault on the city. People of the ISIS group are going door to door in towns and villages south of Iraq's second largest city and threatening civilians with death or other terrible punishments if they refuse to march north. People who have refused to go with them have already been killed by being decapitated, as well as many other punishments such as hanging or loss of limbs. ISIS took all of us from our homes at gunpoint and told us they were taking us with them to Mosul, Ahmed Bilal told the Associated Press. They said, if you don't come with us, you're considered an unbeliever. Bilal said he and his family fled from the forced march north when an airstrike from the UN scattered the ISIS soldiers in a mist of chaos. The hostages who did not escape the march will be forced to join more than 1 million civilians who are already living in the city, which is by far the greatest forced gathering of civilians by ISIS yet. That's it for world news, and now here's to Max with some science and tech news.
Did you know that some phones are technically bombs? Chances are you've heard of the Galaxy Note 7, which can sometimes catch fire or even explode. This is due to a battery it has in its composition. Luckily for us, there's a new bendable battery that can flex and twist, that can power wearable smart devices and one day be used to develop a flexible phone, according to Panasonic, the company developing it. Although it's still in development, the battery has already been tested to take twists, bends, and other challenges while keeping its charge. While a regular battery, normally used in smartphones and other electronics, can wear out when messed with, shortening its lifetime of the device, lithium-ion batteries can be highly dangerous if they malfunction, as was the case at the Samsung Galaxy Note 7, which had battery problems that caused them to overheat and sometimes explode. Bad batteries can catch on fire when they're overcharged because the power source can collect in one spot and be shot out. This new battery is bendy, so it's both safer and more reliable. Though the battery can only hold about 1/32 of the iPhone 7's battery, it's on its way for more development and testing. So you can look forward to easy, casual batteries on things like smartwatches, smart clothing, and of course, phones in the next few decades. Now on to Garrett with a good news story.
Good news, everyone. The storm that ravaged the Carolinas and Florida is over, and now the recovery begins. The storm was quite devastating, with the strongest wind being 107 miles per hour. The water was 5 feet deeper in every place that the hurricane hit, and in North Carolina, they got 8 inches of rain and lots of flooding. It started down in Cuba. This hurricane did cause several cases of storm surge flooding in the St. Augustine area. A new inlet was carved between Marineland and Martinez Inlet, between Palm Coast and St. Augustine Beach, Florida. The storm was actually strong enough to turn the St. Johns River backwards. However, everyone caught in the storm are making a speedy recovery, and people knew where the hurricane came from, so they know what to expect next time a hurricane comes. Even with all this damage, the civilians and police are making a very quick recovery, with some people already getting their houses completely restored. People are even coming from all over the country to help, and some people have gotten the economics of their situation solved, and it is possible that things will be normal in about 4 months, possibly. So even through all this chaos, people have recovered quickly, and now others have recovered, which proves just how strong we are as a country. To be able to deal with a very strong hurricane, get people back to their homes so quickly, means we're very strong, and that there are people willing to help deal with everything. This is Garrett, signing off for TCSN.
Hello, Canaveral. Welcome to TCS News. I messed up. I said TCS.